now.
Okay, good. Then.
Hello and welcome to the Mikey Two Times show here at Win Daily Sports. My name is Michael Rasile. I have the incredible, the amazing, the illustrious Mike North here with me. Mike, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great. Mitch Trubisky's a Buffalo Bill, $2.5 million. What a bargain. My God. A 29-21 quarterback. Buffalo serious about winning the Super Bowl. They can't take a chance on somebody getting hurt. So they spent $2.5 million on a Pro Bowl quarterback who's been to 2 playoff years out of 4. And I know we're going to talk basketball in a minute. I just am astounded that the Bears are paying Nick Foles and Andy Dalton $20 million, and the Bills are paying Mitch Trubisky $2.5 million. Win goes to the Buffalo Bills, and if Josh Allen goes down, I just heard Dan Orlovsky of ESPN say they got somebody that can win games. So I'm still scratching my head. They got somebody who can win games, and we just said so long, everybody. And it's a great day if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, and you're in that area. So I'm sure you'll be hearing more about that later on.
I hope so. I do have some fans that are Buffalo, or some friends that are Buffalo Bills fans, and I haven't been able to reach out to them. I mean, it's a backup quarterback, but you're right, man. You need someone that can win games in case. Just Josh Allen, the way he plays too, right? We've seen concussions, absolutely possible. Knock on wood, I don't want to see. He was incredible this last year. So of course we don't need. I don't want to see Mitch Trubisky on the field, but if we see him on the field, at least they have a capable backup. What were they rolling with last year? Like
capable. Name me a Pro Bowler and a playoff quarterback from last year that's a backup. He's in Steve Young mode. Steve Young couldn't play dead out of Tampa Bay. And then he went to San Francisco and he sat around and carried a clipboard for Joe Montana. And Mitch only signs a 1-year deal. So next year, after he's with a Super Bowl contending team and he plays maybe 4, 5, 6 games, shows well, he'll make his money. Smart move by a kid. He took the best. He didn't take the best offer from what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
He took the best deal, the best team. And the Bears locker room is going to be so mad.
Yeah.
They are going to be so pissed because they love Mitch and a character guy. And it's sort of funny, Deshaun Watson going from one massage parlor allegedly to another. And everybody was clamoring for that guy. So, I mean, I know they have massage guys over at the training facility. So, it's a messy situation, and you know what? You better, when you win 4 games and you have this type of situation happen, things have turned around quickly on his situation. It's sort of funny, isn't it, Mike, that this stuff is coming up now? And, and about a month ago, he wanted out for some reason. Did he have an inkling?
Did he have an inkling? Did the organization have an inkling? I feel like both sides of this story are a little fishy. Just a little fishy.
He was going along, nicest guy in the world, never said a peep, Oh, he's fed up with Houston all of a sudden. He wants out. Well, you can't run from your issues, but was there an issue that maybe was underlying?
Well, hopefully the law will figure that out.
And maybe he didn't do anything.
Maybe. Again, maybe you're right where, hey, this is something that came up and he wanted out as quickly as possible. Or maybe the organization's just pissed off and they're saying, well, these are some of the things I think
you want him to stay, don't they?
I think they want to put him into the ground.
Eventually going to do them.
They want to put him in the ground, man. But less about Deshaun Watson.
Let's go on.
More about Andy Dalton. Talk to me. Talk to me, Mike. Just a couple minutes. We're going to get to March Madness. We're going to make a bracket. We're going to give you some picks. We're going to win a lot of money. But I like 2 minutes. Minute 15 on Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton was 6-10 with a better offense last year than the Bears had. Mitch Trubisky outplayed him last year. You can look at the stats.
It's true.
He didn't have Zeke Elliott. He didn't have one of the best offensive lines in football. He didn't have basically a stud wide receiver, but Allen Robinson is a great wide receiver who, by the way, is going to be pissed off about this, who's a dear friend of Trubisky's. So Andy Dalton, who's 0-4 in the playoffs, all I heard was, well, Mitch can't win in the playoffs. He's 0-2. So they pick up an 0-4 guy. They could have had Andy Dalton last year. And I'm hearing today in Chicago they're saying, well, he wanted to be reunited with Bill Lazor. Well, last year they could have had him cheaper and Bill Lazor was there. And they took Nick Foles. So they're so full of crap.
Traded for Nick Foles. Yeah, so they gave away a pick, got a huge contract. Yeah,
they have complete. And then Russell Wilson never asked for a trade. He never said, I want to be traded. They just asked him where some spots. So he fills out. And the Bears actually thought he was serious. I mean, this whole thing is so bear-like. And I'm sure you're familiar with some of the antics
I'm a Mets fan, so usually this is how it works in baseball. So I know 100% what you're going through right now.
Exactly. So, it's going to be interesting. Nobody's going to have more pressure on him than Andy Dalton here. And 80%, according to social media, Mitch Trubisky deniers, 80% would rather have him than Dalton.
Understandably.
And the odds in Vegas, folks, because Mike and I talk a lot of odds. Listen to this.
This is awesome.
The Bears, actually, their odds went from 40-1 to 50-1.
Yep.
Only the Bears could pull this one off, or the Jets.
Yeah, or the Jets. Jets are probably pretty good for that, too.
Right.
Not a great look. Not a great look.
Not a great look.
Here we are. Maybe what draft pick do the Bears have? I honestly don't even know.
That's why they couldn't give. That's why they couldn't deal. Seattle wanted a young quarterback in return. Mm-hmm. We got Bowles and Dalton. The last time they met each other, Dalton pulled up in a covered wagon. Mm-hmm. Okay. So they have the 20th pick. The top quarterbacks are going to be gone by then. So they have no bargaining power. They don't have that much cap room. They might be able to swing a deal if they want. Look, they said they offered him a ton. Seattle a ton. Okay. And I said on Twitter today, the way the Bears talk, they basically offered 10 starters and they had a friend, Tony Montana, get 2 first-class tickets to the resurrection for, I mean, it's just insane, man, that the Bears, who basically have let go of legends like Wilbur Marshall, Willie Gault, other top-notch players over the years, broke up the 85 Bears, that they were just throwing everything at Russell Wilson. And if they did, it appears that nobody wants to play in Chicago for Matt Nagy. And Andy Dalton said today, well, yeah, your ears pick up when somebody wants you to start. He's as surprised as anybody that he's got an offer. Seriously.
Yeah.
And Mitch Trubisky's going to be the best backup quarterback in football next year. No doubt about it. I can't think of anybody to be better. I mean, this goes back to Steve Young with San Francisco, or Earl Morrall with the Baltimore Colts back in the day when he backed up Johnny Unitas, where you got credentials like Mitch Trubisky has. I mean, he's not Jamarcus Russell. He's not Tim Couch. You want bust? People call him a bust. He's not a bust. You want bust? I'll name you bust all day long till you get bored and fall asleep. Seriously. So
I could never fall asleep if
you're here all year long talking about it.
I could never fall asleep listening to you, Mike.
Oh, my guy. You're my guy, Mikey. You look good.
Appreciate you, man. I told you I'm always going to show up in flannel. So, Mike, talk to me a little bit. We got a couple picks tonight. How many of them are NCAA? Because we got 4 games on. The first 4. 0? All right. Well, let's get to your picks before we get to the bracket.
If we win like yesterday and go 2-0,
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm 8 years old. Yay!
Yeah, March Madness is back for the first time in 710 days. I want it. I need it.
Oh, wait, really? Then play the games on Thursday like they were supposed to.
Well, today's Thursday.
Yeah, but they're playing 4 games.
I'll take it. It's just a quick appetizer. I need that appetizer to get me ready.
Why is all this happening? Why did they do all this?
I think they just pushed it a day for COVID, so that protocols and stuff. Yeah, that's really the only thing I can think of.
It's a weird year. You're right about that. I will give you one, I promise, before we get off the air.
Yes. All right.
Okay. I was looking at a couple games. I'll tell you, there's some Drake's getting a lot of action.
Yep.
Drake's getting a lot of action. Wichita State only getting 1. That's something you got to look at. And is there anybody out there that thinks Boise State's going to lose from what I've been looking at? I think a lot of action going towards Boise State tonight, too. So we got to take a look at that at the end of the show. Maybe we'll throw one. But I do have a pro game for everybody tonight.
All right.
And I also, for everybody out there, I took the Colorado Avalanche on Win Daily on our free pick, which we went 2-0 last night. We're 3-2. We're 12-13 above. I'm starting to lose count. I'm getting so good.
It's starting to be a lot.
Redundant. Yeah. I mean, the Mike Rasile puck line play is one of the most sparkling plays in all of handicapping.
I love it. I love it so much.
That's on it. I mean, you're putting -220 on it. Some guy goes, I don't know if I think you should do that. I go, oh, really? 65% since I entered Win Daily is not good enough. I think we've won even more than that with the puck line plays. I think.
Oh, yeah. We're hammering those.
Anything over, I found out something. Anything over plus 200, a -200 is almost a guarantee on the puck line. We bet a game 3 days ago -170 and got destroyed.
Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work.
I have made an adjustment. People go, well, Mike, Babe Ruth made adjustments. Jagger makes adjustments. He sings Satisfaction differently now. Things have changed. I make adjustments. And for hockey, from now on, if it's minus 200 or up, I'm taking that game if it looks good. The one minus 180, minus 170 for 1.5 goals, no way. No more. I only have to learn once or twice, and we got burned the other night by that. We were winning that game, too. The Hawks.
It was 3-1. It was 3-1.
We were laughing.
Somehow they, you were putting it out on Twitter. I was like, this is easy. I'm not going to need to worry.
You said, this is easy. I go, these guys stink. And I looked up and it was 3-3.
Yep. It was quick. It was quick. Our other handicapper actually just took the Hawks outright that night. So I dabbled a little on both sides of that. And
good.
Yeah, neither of them worked. Neither of them worked. But it was fun.
Worked, and sometimes you have those days, but we haven't had many bad ones. So, and by the way, I will be tagging Win Daily. And by the way, congratulations. We went over the 10,000 mark, folks, on Twitter. Something I told Jason, that will only take a matter of weeks. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. We've already established a base. We're over there. Let's get up there. But I'm going to tell you something right now. We are going to give you some winners, and I will tag Win Daily Sports on every pick I make in the tournament, along with AM 1000 and Bear Borrow, my 3 platforms. I don't care if I pick 10 games. I'm gonna tag them, and I want everybody to follow as closely as possible for the tournament. I've always had good tournaments. The system is made for this tournament. The system's made more for this tournament than individual games. One lone game, you get a bunch, 15 games. I'll have 2 or 3 games for everybody a day.
I can't wait.
Oh,
I'm so excited. All day tomorrow.
I on my back of my neck standing up.
Yeah. I was telling you, I wanted to watch as many games as I could. The tournament actually just started about 6 minutes ago, I think. We had the first game tip off at 5:10. So I'm excited to watch that.
Michigan State's playing tonight.
Yeah, they're the 11 o'clock game. I'm going to be up late tonight.
Wow.
I know that.
I'm going to watch Tom Izzo, one of Tom Izzo's worst teams.
I
hear they can't lose tonight. Yet I hear they covered the spread 9 times or something this year.
Yeah, Tom Izzo is. It's like, what is it? January, February, Izzo, April, right? So
I went to a game in November, back about 10 years ago. Tom Izzo. I went to see Tom. I know Tom Izzo, and they played Loyola Chicago. He doesn't duck people, and he goes on the road to help smaller schools. He went to Loyola, and they were nobody's son. And Loyola gave them all they could ask for. I said, man. And that was in November, right? A November, December game. By February, that same team I saw, Michigan State, didn't look like the same team. And it was the same guy. He's just a phenomenal coach. He's been to 8 Final Fours. Come on.
Guy knows what he's doing. And Loyola Chicago, they're looking pretty good. They're in a nice little matchup. They're playing Georgia Tech, right?
Been to the Final Four.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Sister Jean. Do you know Sister Jean? Are you guys like best friends for the last 100 years?
My wife was taught by Sister Jean.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right.
BB, listen to this. BB went to Loyola. BB was in the upper 3% of her class. And BB and Sister Jean were friends back in the day. Wow. That's a long time ago. But she knew Sister Jean. And Sister Jean was much younger. She's a BVM. I was taught by the BVM, which is the Black Virgin Marys. No. It was the BVM, Blessed Virgin Marys. Blessed Virgin Marys, the Order of the Blessed Virgin Marys. Pretty rough nuns, too. I mean, Sister Jean, I didn't get taught by her, and she was teaching in college at the time at Loyola. Looks like a rough customer. You don't mess with Sister Jean, man.
She seems so pleasant now, but I'm sure, 50, 60, 70 years ago, things were a little different back then.
But I give her all the credit in the world. She's like their mascot. She's like their good luck.
She's awesome.
She's a nice lady, and like I said, my wife knows her from way back. I mean, she's been at Loyola forever.
I love it. Awesome, Mike. So let's dive into March Madness a little bit. Let's look at this bracket. So we have an awesome partnership going with Monkey Knife Fight right now. You can head out. You're probably watching on Twitter, so go to Win Daily Sports at Win Daily Sports. Check out our pinned tweet. You can enter this to win a signed Magic Johnson jersey, completely free. It is completely free. You go here, you just fill out a bracket. So you know what I said? I said, Mike, you know what I want to do? I want to watch you lose to me. So we're going to fill out Mike's bracket. So that way I just know that I will be ahead of Mike. Talk to me a little bit. Let's run through these.
First of all, you're just you're the kid. You're the third year shortstop trying to get into the lineup.
Yes.
Hoping for me to get an injury. I
No,
know
I
that.
would
You
never
know
hope
that-
for an injury. I just want to outplay you. That's all I'm trying to do. Just
Well, no,
trying to
yeah,
outplay you.
you're getting the start. You want to
But I
outplay
learned.
me, and you
I
want to end my
learned.
career. You
I
want to try
learned everything from
move
you, Dad.
gunslinger.
I learned everything from you, Dad. What do you want? Come on.
All right, so what are we gonna do here?
Talk to me. Who you like? Let's run through these. Gonzaga, I'm assuming. Do you like Oklahoma or Missouri?
I'm gonna take Gonzaga.
Yeah, okay. Oklahoma or Missouri?
And what are you taking?
Oh, you want to do this together?
Well, you said we were going up against each other, but I don't want to do that.
Oh.
I'd rather you take the next one.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
I can't. Missouri's gonna beat them.
Okay, that was easy.
Okay, you take the next two.
I like UC Santa Barbara, Creighton. They've got some stuff going on. I like Ohio too. Do you like Ohio or Virginia?
I like Ohio.
Okay. USC or Drake or Wichita? Which one? It's a confusing one.
I'm gonna take USC.
I like it.
With the kid Andy, whatever his name is.
I don't know enough about college basketball this year. I just love it. Kansas.
You know what? I hate Kansas. I hate Bill Self. You make the take.
I'm out. Yeah.
What do we care?
No. Oregon.
Okay, the next two.
I picked the next two. We'll go Oregon. We'll go Iowa. Oh no. Oh no.
You know, Grand Canyon. Can I tell you? I did some reading on them.
Yeah.
It's not a bad team, but Iowa. I mean, you know, every time a conference, this happens in the SEC with football. SEC is the greatest. I mean, and then at the end, when the bowl season comes, it's 2-5.
Yep.
I'm fearing the Big Ten. You know, with all the 8, 9 teams, there's going to be a couple teams that get beat. I already got one team that I'm thinking of that might get beat, but
we'll find out a little bit.
I'm hearing I'm going to let you pick between Grand Canyon and that's a 16, isn't it?
They're at 15, so it's happened before. I don't know. I think Luka Garza is just way too darn good. I was listening to some stuff today. I guess Grand Canyon has some 7-footers on the inside, which is going to make it a little difficult. But I still think they pull it out.
If they can run, Iowa better play some D. Okay, my next two.
Michigan. That's easy.
This was great. I heard. I was watching a TV show on ESPN today. I won't name the person. It was one of those panel shows, and they had Juwan Howard on, and the one guy said to Juwan Howard, "I just want to say, what a great job. Your maturity and humility and humbleness have helped your team." He wanted to kill the coach of the other team.
He almost killed the guy.
He got 2 technicals and had to be restrained for 5 minutes in front of a bunch of kids. So for this guy, I'm not going to name him, but for this guy to say that, how do you go to sleep at night and take a check? You're a disgrace.
He's getting that check, and Mickey Mouse is cashing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, it's really
telling the audience how mature Juwan Howard is. And I like Juwan Howard. I know Juwan.
Yeah.
I interviewed Juwan. He used to come on my TV show. I like him. But don't say that a week after he makes a spectacle of himself.
Yeah. Maybe stop riding it so hard. Anyway,
Let's
back to the show.
Well, you know what?
LSU, St. Bonnie's.
Did we take Michigan? Yeah, we took.
Yeah, hard to take.
I'm going to take St. Bonnie's.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
love
it.
You get the next two, kid.
I think Georgetown is going to go. I think Florida State's going to go. BYU or that UCLA Michigan mashup.
Give me UCLA.
Oh! I think I know one of Mike's picks tonight. Texas.
Really, I just look at it. It's Tom Izzo, but there's people that think he doesn't even deserve in this year. But he beat Michigan and he won a couple big games. So
they beat Duke. Duke wasn't very good, but they still beat him. Texas.
I'm going to give. He's Rick Barnes. Oh no, that's the new guy.
Shaka.
Okay, you're next two.
I'll go UConn. I know they have a player hurt, but I still think Book Knight's going to do his thing, and I'm going to take Alabama. Sorry, Rick Pitino, not this time.
The same way. I like them as listen. Alabama. We hear about Alabama football kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're number 2 seed. Alabama basketball, pretty damn good.
I have Alabama going pretty far this year.
Oh yeah, they're well coached. We got to take Baylor without even. Oh wait, we got to finish our brackets here on the side.
Yeah, now we're doing this side. What do you want to do?
Let's go this way. Let's go Baylor.
Okay. And UNC Wisconsin?
Wisconsin's burned me all year long.
Yeah.
They're winning in I'm taking North Carolina.
Yeah, Wisconsin. You had Wisconsin, what, +5? 5.5? They lost.
landed on the numbers.
Yeah, it was bad.
They were winning the whole game.
I think I'm going to go Nova and
Purdue.
Purdue.
I know something. I took Winthrop on one of my brackets as an Okay, those are 2 teams. I'm going to tell you something. Purdue is going to have trouble with North Texas. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not saying they're going to lose. Good pick. I'm going to take. I'm taking Texas Tech. Chris Beard.
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Arkansas.
And I'm taking. No, I want Colgate.
Ooh.
Not only a smart team, they like to push the ball, but the toothpaste is fantastic.
Toothpaste is fantastic. Yeah. This is the information you get with Win Daily Sports, people. Absolutely. It does not get much better than that.
Is fantastic.
I'm gonna go Virginia Tech, Ohio State. I know Big Ten. We'll get to them losing in a little bit. What do you got? Illinois. I'm assuming.
First of all, I just want to say this to the tournament organizers: good job, except one thing.
Yeah,
you have Loyola in Illinois.
Yeah, it sucks.
How do you put them in the same region?
Well, aren't they like in the same? How far away from each other are they?
Second round. They're playing in the second round if they both get past the first round. How do you put them in the same region or in the same area? Why don't you put one in another region? You got the second biggest market or third biggest market in TV market, and you're going to have one of our guys gone. And it's a shame because I know this. They know each other, those teams. Mm-hmm. I'm taking the pedigree. Loyola is going to beat Illinois.
Whoa. Okay.
If anybody
like that.
Watch Loyola, if anybody's watched, Illinois is terrific, but if anybody's watched Loyola and you think they're an 8 seed, come see me. Come see me.
At North to North. Make sure you talk to him.
Mike Palm, he has them as a top 10 team in the nation, maybe top 15.
It's a
school bias type of situation. Because if Loyola Loyola's got quality wins.
Yeah.
Loyola has been a Final Four team.
Mm-hmm. Recently.
With actual players on the team still. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking Loyola.
I think his name's Ken Palm. Did you call him Mike
Ken
Palm?
I'm sorry. I used to Ken was a long time.
Mike Palm. I went Tennessee and Oklahoma State. San Diego State.
Hey, Jimmy Palm. Who do you want?
I took Tennessee and Oklahoma State. I think Oregon State was a fraud, and I think Cade Cunningham is just incredible, and I want to see him go far. So
you don't like Liberty, huh?
No.
4 versus 13. San Diego State over Syracuse. Everybody likes Syracuse. That's why. Too. Yeah. Well, everybody does that. They're an 11 seed though for a reason. Syracuse does. I mean, Boeheim's kid scares me. You know? Reminds me of Jerry McNamara back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, anybody is familiar with Syracuse's their championship team. Don't ever tell me Carmelo Anthony was the best player on that team. It was Jerry McNamara, man.
Carmelo.
That team, and Carmelo was great.
He was great.
But Jerry McNamara was the point guard, feisty.
Heart and soul.
Hit big shots, got big steals. Carmelo was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. You don't win it. Yeah, but Jerry McNamara. Besides, I'm Irish. You got to throw us a bone once in a while.
There you go.
The last time we had a bone thrown to us was 53.
What happened that year?
I think we had an Irishman make the All-American. He might have been the last one.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
Oh, my God. Hey, West Virginia, Morehead State.
That's a good one.
I like Bob Huggins. Can I tell you something? He's a dear friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah. Bobby did my TV show. I used to go to the Rosemont to watch him play when he was at K-State and when he was at the other places. In fact, him and Pat Kennedy and I did a round table one year. Bobby's a great guy, but he's never won a game for me. Honest to God, it's troubled. It's hard to cover with him. But it's a 3-4. I'm taking Morehead State.
Ooh, I've heard a lot of people. If West Virginia can get a little sloppy, so
they get sloppy and they don't. I mean, every year they got a representable team. I mean, his best chance was with Cincinnati when he had Kevin Martin, but it just didn't work out. I mean,
I'm going Rutgers. I have to go Rutgers because I went to Rutgers. It's our first time in the tournament in my entire life.
That place, from what I understand, they bought the land, they tilled it, they donated, they put the street lamps in, stuff like that.
Just
brick sidewalks,
normal stuff like that. Just normal stuff like that. All right.
All right,
Gonzaga. Yep, we're gonna go straight through. Gonzaga, Missouri. What do you got?
Missouri.
Missouri. UC Santa Barbara, Ohio.
You take it.
Ohio.
Okay.
USC, Eastern Washington.
USC.
Upset. All right. I'll go Oregon. We'll make this an upset special. We're gonna have some fun with this one.
It's funny. USC seeded better. I'm taking. I mean, Georgetown has never won 2 games in a row until recently. I'll take Florida State.
What about Michigan, St. Bonnie's?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed them. St. Bonaventure.
Woo, we are giving all the Big Ten upsets.
Oh yeah, we're gonna drive everybody nuts.
UCLA.
We'll probably have some amount of points.
You have UCLA going through, so UCLA or Texas?
I'm taking Texas.
Oh, I'm going Bama.
Okay.
I'm going Bama.
I love
Bama. Baylor, UNC.
Baylor.
I thought you were going to go UNC there. I'm going Purdue. I think they beat Villanova. They're missing their top guard.
I think Villanova could have trouble in their first round.
I do too. I think Winthrop's an old team. That's the thing. You always have to pay attention. Those like 12s and 13s that are all seniors.
4-year guys. I'm going to take Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Not the toothpaste? I'll go Ohio State with this one. The Big Ten's got to get somebody in the Sweet 16.
I'm taking Loyola.
Woo! I want Cade Cunningham. Loyola, Cade Cunningham. That's going to be fun. San Diego State Moorhead.
Addicted to San Diego State for some reason. Nobody talks about them.
I'm going Rutgers.
Good the last time I looked at them, but
Rutgers, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. A couple more. Missouri, Ohio. What did we do here, Mike? This is incredible.
It's awesome. This is a way to really do it. Pick upsets. I'm going with the flight. Missouri's been impressing me. I like them. Nobody talks about them. Norm Stewart ain't walking through that door, but I like Missouri.
Woo.
Against Ohio.
This is getting crazy. I like Oregon over USC. I think battle of the Pac-12. I think Oregon makes it through. Bonnie's in Florida State. What do you got?
I'm going Bonnie's.
I'm going more chalk. I'm going Bama. I think they actually have a really good team this year.
I agree.
Think they're going to make it. I think they're going to make it. Baylor, Purdue. What do you got?
Baylor didn't play that many games this year. They got screwed around so bad. I got to take Baylor. I got to. You like Purdue? You want to take Purdue?
Nope. We're doing this together. We're teammates.
Your turn.
I'm going to go. I'll go Texas Tech. Chris Beard. He just did it only a couple years ago, man. Why can't he do it this year? Loyola, OK State.
I'm taking Loyola, baby.
Yeah, you have to ride him now. Well, okay. Well, then here we go. We're going to have a Rutgers Loyola State or Loyola Chicago matchup in the Elite Eight. All right. A couple more. Missouri or Oregon. What do you got?
I'm taking Oregon.
Whoo! Oregon in the Final Four. St. Bonnie's in Alabama.
Bama. Come on. Yeah. All right. You like Bama, don't you?
I do like that. I have them in the Final Four. I do have them. I have them beating Michigan. Baylor, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. They've been there.
Back to the Final Four, and here we go. Loyola, Rutgers. I'll let you make this one.
Nah, it's not fair. Go ahead.
All right, I'll go Loyola. I think then
you're wrong. Come on, you should take your school.
No, I can't. Right, Rutgers shouldn't make it.
All right, let me make the pick. Okay, can we switch it?
Yeah.
All right, give me Rutgers.
All right, if you're in, I'm in. All right, last four.
There's got to be something in it for you. You host a damn show. You do.
Please, Mike, we do this together. We're partners. It's the Mikey Two Times show. There's 2 mics. We have to do this together.
Hire Loyola when they find out I picked against them. Okay.
What do you got? Give me the final.
I got Bama beating Oregon.
Okay. And I think Texas Tech is going to beat Rutgers. I think them going to the Final
Four. I got Bama winning it all.
Here we go. Bama winning it. Number 2 seed. That's pretty legit.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
That's pretty legit.
Will Gonzaga, I'm getting a kick out of everybody that think Gonzaga's all of a sudden with that weak league is going to do something only Bobby Knight could do in 1970, run through everybody. Maybe that's true.
So. Maybe.
But I do know this. No is minus 210 if you don't think they're making it. No is minus 210. You put me and Mike bet more on hockey games every night.
I love betting on hockey games. It is so much fun.
Yeah, with the puck line. We bet more. Last night we went like minus 240 on a hockey game.
They're not afraid.
If anybody thinks that I'm not taking that 210, that's my tip for today. Besides my picks. If anybody thinks that Gonzaga is going all the way, they're nuts. I just can't see it. And I think the league's going to end up hurting them. Somebody said they had a tough game against BYU.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Who else in any of the other conferences say, boy, that was a tough game against BYU. They're a good team, but come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. So that's it. We got We got Rutgers winning it all.
We got Rutgers, baby.
No, we got Alabama.
Alabama. Rutgers in the Final Four, though. I like that.
Right. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And our guess is as good as any. Look, my experience has been everybody's brackets are destroyed after like the second week.
Second week, the first day, half the time, most of those brackets are destroyed.
I mean, I think the fun thing to do is pick which team's going to be upset. Mm-hmm. Which big time team's going to be upset? I guess mine's Loyola. Loyola beating Illinois. That's my big upset.
I love it.
Let's
get to some picks. The people need to make some money tonight. Talk to me. What are we doing? I don't need to keep you here all night. You're like, it's already past your bedtime. I'm sure you are. Do you already probably had dinner? Early bird special at what, like 3:15? You have a puppy. You're tired.
I am tired from raising my puppy. My puppies are gentlemen. They act accordingly,
as they should.
Yeah. Let's see what I got here. I'm gonna get to my picks. Okay. You like when I talk into the black box? In fact, I know what I want. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Tonight, I already have Colorado minus the 155 in hockey. I believe they're playing the Minnesota Wild, my friend. Do you like that? That's a rare favorite. It seems like every time Colorado's under minus 180, they have a tough time. But tonight, the Wild haven't been bad of late. I think a lot of people are going to lean towards them. I am taking Colorado. Also, the New Orleans Pelican are playing the Portland Trailblazer tonight.
Again, they just played this game 2 nights ago, and Dame Lillard did his thing.
Yeah, and they're getting 1. I'm taking the New Orleans Pelicans getting 1. Okay? Mm-hmm. And last but not least, it's an NBA game. Oklahoma City, I believe, Mike, if you check, I'm not sure, is getting 7 against Atlanta. Or the line might have moved up to 7.5 or something like that.
Let me refresh my book.
Sure.
I think you want OKC. I got OKC plus 7 right now.
I'm taking OKC plus 7 against the Atlanta Hawk tonight. That is our 3 main picks on Win Daily, my friend.
Love it.
And I love this. This was great. And the brackets, I mean, look, if you're going to take all chalk, you're not winning. You got to pick a few upsets. Maybe we pick too many.
No. Rutgers, Loyola, Elite 8. Write it down.
Right? If Loyola wins the whole thing, or if Loyola and Rutgers make it to the Final Four, or if they get to, come on. That's right.
Let's go. So do you not have, you don't have a Michigan State UCLA pick? I thought you kind of you hinted at it. I wasn't sure if we were going to get.
No, I don't. Who's Boise playing tonight?
Who is Boise?
Who's Drake? Drake's playing Wichita State. I may put couch change on Wichita State. Not an official pick. And who is Boise State playing?
Drake is Wichita State. And
I'm taking Wichita State for couch change. Yeah, I'm not making the pick, folks. You can fade me on that if you want.
Boise State's not playing tonight.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the 4 games, Mount St. Mary's, Texas Southern, Drake, Wichita State tips off at 6:30. Norfolk State, App State is at 8:40. Why is that not the Michigan State game? Boise State.
Is that that's a Friday game?
Maybe. I'm scrolling. I do not know. Well, Boise State's not in the tournament. There might be in the NIT. Yeah, they're in the NIT.
Who's Boise State playing? That's my bad. I saw it today. I charted it. I didn't even pay attention.
SMU. It's a pick 'em right now.
SMU. I'm taking SMU and I'm taking Wichita State. I think 1-1's couch change. But the 3 picks I gave you earlier are the picks, folks.
Yes, we got
Colorado, New Orleans, and OKC. And I'm 3-2.
I'm in.
I'm losing track of my 12 above 500. I know, Mike. I enjoyed watching. In fact, I watched it twice last week. Me counting in my head my wins. I said that doesn't look good. That's like the golfer that's all over the place. And I hate playing guys like this. I go, what'd you get? You see him all over, hitting all over. He goes,
14.
5. No, you count along. You don't do this after it's all done. You count along.
Oh, I love it. Mike,
I
you
love
are incredible. Where can everyone find you on Twitter?
Right here on Win Daily Sports, of course. And make sure you go to windailysports.com, excuse me. Then the Bears Bar Room. We did a spirited show this morning. Wednesdays, usually at 9:30. We did it today, Thursday. We thought I wanted to push it back to see if Trubisky was going to sign, but we did the show early and he signed afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, ESPN 1000 tomorrow. I'll get the ESPN 1000 app. You can listen to me. Our podcast will be up on Twitter. We're not on tomorrow night, but we'll have our podcast up by 3:00 for the games and other games that are being played. And then we'll be on the radio with those picks for the tournament all weekend on Saturday morning at 8:00.
And on the Win Daily Show on Sirius XM.
Let me tell you.
How do you keep yourself straight at this point?
Sia and Jason do a great job. In fact, I know Sia was proud of me. I had been cold in golf for 2 weeks. I had won with Max Homa, and then I won a 35-1 shot in that same tournament. I won nothing but money. Then for 2 weeks, I couldn't win dead. And then last week, I wake up, I go, on a Thursday, I go, I'll pick 4 guys. I'll take Rahm. I'll take Hovland. I'll take Shoffley. And I was right here, and I told Michael, I'll take Justin Thomas at 18-1. It was a beautiful day.
It's a good day.
It was when you can just pick 4 guys out of that field, and one of them wins. And I thought, and Lee Westwood, my God, I mean, so find yourself a new lady, and all of a sudden you become Arnold Palmer. Like, my God. I mean, God, he's got
shout out Lee Westwood.
Lee Westwood is unbelievable. I mean, he's probably, if you look at Lee Westwood, he's one of the only golfers who he can't win the big one. He's always been a bridesmaid, will never win a major, almost won the Players. I'm rooting for him, but he's never won any of that. But you ask anybody who's won tournaments on 6 continents, it's him. The only place he hasn't won is the Antarctica. They don't have a course there yet.
We'll get one there.
Win Daily.
The Win Daily. Yep, the Win Daily Golf Tournament on Antarctica, sponsored by Mike North. The Mikey Two Times Show. Mikey Two
Times Show. I love that name.
It's the best. You can follow him at North North, 2 North. You can follow me at Michael Rasile 1. You can follow us at Win Daily Sports. One more time. Enter our free bracket challenge to win a signed Magic Johnson jersey. It's completely free to enter. You got to do nothing. You just type in your name. You're good to go. You can face Mike and myself.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going
to. I'll retweet it tonight. Jason likes to send me these tweets that are like direct messages.
Jason.
Well, no, it's harder for me to tweet. So if you guys tweet me, I'll just tweet it out on my Twitter handle at North to North. You guys look at it. Am I allowed to enter this thing? Oh, I just did.
We just did. Yeah, you can enter it yourself. I entered for the 2 of us now.
I'm Gary Cooper in High Noon. They're waiting for me at the train station. It doesn't look good.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the tournament. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. All right, pal.
Where did I go? I don't know where